with week 2 of the Royal Draft League ZA League. Week 2, Dallas Burn versus the Corpus Christie Chesnaughts. I think they're the only other Texas team in the league. So that'll be pretty interesting. They've got a really strong roster. Definitely was a pain in the butt to prep for, but we'll hopefully show them something here. Just got to take care of the usual bookkeeping. And give out a quick reminder that because this game is real time, I'm not going to be able to respond to chat during the battle at all, because my chat is on monitor that is to my right, and the game is on a monitor that's directly in front of me. So in order to read chat, I'm going to have to look away from the game, which you just don't have time to do in this. I might be able to check chat during the breaks between games. It's best of 3. If we tie any of the rounds, we have to replay that round until it's not tied anymore. So with that out of the way, I just need to let my opposing coach know that I am good to go. And then we just need to wait for them to respond. So until that happens, we're just going to sit here. Please, if you are watching this, do not, I repeat, do not enter the room code. If you do so, I will drop the room and create a new one and give them a different room code. Do not, this is 1v1, this is a draft league. Please do not be a dick. Because I could find a way to hide this on my screen while I'm doing this. It actually wouldn't be that hard. But that would be a pain in the butt for everyone involved. So instead, why don't we just be reasonable? Yeah, so I guess in other news, I'm getting a new gaming PC that should be coming in hopefully sometime late next week, but more likely the week after next week, because of just shipping PCs is always a pain in the ass. And I'm also getting a new monitor with it, so yeah. I will also be rearranging the interior of this room, which you can't see for a very good reason, because it's kind of a mess right now with just random furniture scattered everywhere, and I need to actually like get all of this furniture arranged properly. I'm also going to be getting new recording equipment, mostly for my podcast that hasn't been active for a while. It's been on hiatus because I've been waiting for that new equipment, to be able to buy that new equipment. That should be coming in around the same time as the new gaming PC. So once that rolls in, I will probably sound different because I will definitely be using it for streaming as well, which will be nice. I'll probably have face cam then too, because again, everything will be like actually, you know, arranged somewhat sanely behind me. Because I don't have a green screen right now. My green screen's up in Michigan. That's a 14-hour drive, or a 2-hour flight. Well, 2.5-hour flight. But I can't take the green screen on the plane. Well, I could, but that would be a pain in the ass. That's not happening. It's not that good of a green screen. And yeah, that's kind of what I've got going on right now. Might be getting a new job, which means I can start consistently streaming again, because I'll have a consistent schedule with that job versus the job I currently have, which will be nice. If that comes to pass, which we're not sure yet, because I'm like, I put in my application this morning, actually. So, if I get that job, I'll have a more consistent schedule. I'll be able to stream. If I do, I'm going to be streaming Super Robot Wars, probably starting with Super Robot Wars 30, and then working through to Super Robot Wars Y. They're not connected in any way, but I figured I'd do 30 first. Because I actually haven't beaten 30, and I've had it for a while. I probably should beat 30. And then go to Super Robot Wars Y. But I'll be streaming those on Twitch. And hopefully, if I'm capable of remembering, posting the VODs here on YouTube. I'm streaming these to YouTube simply because YouTube saves the VODs. Which just makes it way easier for like bookkeeping purposes. Because I can save infinite VODs on YouTube. Or at least functionally infinite VODs on YouTube. If you want to get a sampler of what the podcast is all about, it's on this channel. It's the playlist titled Mecha Rewatch. We are I haven't posted all the episodes from Gundam Wing. We actually finished recording all the Gundam Wing episodes. We haven't posted those yet. And how long is it? I'm gonna give them 6 more minutes. And then I'm gonna message them again. So we'll see how that shakes out. Anytime now, opponent who said this time was okay. Nope, they said 5 minutes, so awesome. Good. We're not getting John here. I've had that happen a few times when I've tried to stream matches before. It's always frustrating when that happens. I mean, it's frustrating when it happens when I don't stream. I set time aside for these, and it's annoying when that time is not respected. Now, if I get messaged beforehand or pretty early on that something came up and they forgot, that's fair enough. And if you like fell asleep and don't show up, that's fine. Look, I get it. Not everyone's got a consistent sleep schedule. I sure don't. And some people sleep through alarms. I don't. Like, I can't sleep through alarms. I don't. So it's hard for me to like comprehend that. But it's people do. But that's not throwing shade on anyone. And as far as I know who like kind of the chronic Johners are in the kind of overall draft community that I'm a part of, at least, and that I'm sure a few of the viewers, most of the viewers, are a part of. Yeah, Johners. Yep, that's right, Mike. But I don't think any of them are in the ZA League, at least not to my knowledge. But it's been a while. I mean, it hasn't been that long. It's been since the last main season for RDL. So we'll see how that shakes out. Oh, also, J-Gold, if you're watching this, I forgot to mention this to you after our battle last week, but your ZA Royale picture fucking sent me. Like, you could do some wild stuff with the ZA Royale pictures. Yeah, see, Mike knows because because Mike's been running the league since it started. Mike's not part of the ZA League, unfortunately. But to be fair, I know that some people weren't sold on the idea of the ZA League. So far, it's been fun. I've only played one match. We'll see how that shakes out. This match is gonna. I think this might be one of my toughest matchups of the season. My opponent's mons stack up really well against mine. But I've got some spice. I've got some spicy stuff that I might be able to eke out a win with. I've got a strategy. We'll see how it holds together. Ah, you still haven't beaten the game? I mean, you can play the draft league without beating the game, I'm pretty sure. But yeah. I don't know how long it took me to beat the game. It wasn't super long, but that's because I kind of blitzed through it. Mainly because I knew that the ZA League was coming, so I wanted to beat the game before then. I think it's cool that we have like a functional and relatively fun real-time battle system in Pokemon. That's fun. The lack of abilities is kind of unfortunate, but I can see why they kind of had to do that. Alright, I think my opponent's probably ready. We're pretty close. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep, they've been ready. I'm a moron. And speaking of VPNs, this video is sponsored by... No, I'm just kidding. I'm not sponsored by anyone. And I think we'll go with this particular lineup. I dropped Darkrai after last week. I don't like Darkrai for this format. And I'm set. Opponents deep in the tank. That's refreshingly conventional for a ZA Royale profile pic. But good on you, good on you for being conventional. All right, Tom Servo, let's do this. Let's see. Do I wanna? Dig, that's an interesting choice. Oh, I got burned. Well, first kill to me. Let's grab that cheeky full restore. Swap max number of times. Yeah, he's gonna be bagging me on that. Fuck. Alright, let's have to do it this way. Damn. Shit, he's got me in this first round. I should have switched the camera up there. That was a boo-boo on my part. Alright. That's okay, we can pick up the next two. that's not good. That's super double plus on good right there. Yeah. Oh, there's no way I was winning that one. Oh god, he got me with liquidation. Oh, that was a moron move from me. Alright, that's okay. We can bring this back. Alright, put that up. That did not work out the way I wanted it to. He is... That's that friggin' Elizabeth. Why did I pick camera up again? I'm just feeding this thing kills. I'm getting stomped. I was not prepared. Come on, there we go. Well, I pulled back one kill. Ugh. Ugh. I panicked. I shouldn't have. This is exactly what I was worried about. Alright, let's see if we can at least try and pull back one game here. This season's not going well for me. Well, that's one kill that I picked up now. And there's the Golizapod. Oh my god. That's okay. Deal with that. Alright. Still maintaining the kill lead here. Slugging match. Alright. Nice. Alright, managed to pick up that last game. So 2 weeks in a row I've lost 2-1, but at least at least we managed to pull one back. So if I wish I'd played that much like last week. I wish I'd played my last game as well as I played the first two. But them's the breaks. And, you know, we're still learning how to get used to this meta. So until then, I'll catch you next time.